Russian beauty today.
I am with Moose.
And I am with Squirrel.
Peanut butter.
What is it?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
And you?
Oh, jelly?
Yes.
Oh, we go together like eggs and bacon?
Bacon.
Clouds and, I don't know. Anyway, the beautiful Olessa Stepanova is in for the vacation in Carousel. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I just learned something completely new about you, and we've been working together over a year.
Yes.
All right, I said, how are your holidays? She's like, good. I got everything I wanted on New Year's. And I'm like, huh? Tell us a little bit about you are from Russia?
I am from Russia, yes.
What part of Russia are you from again?
I am from Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan, which
Yes.
is that the fake town where the guy is from in the movies?
He's from Kazakhstan.
Is Kazakhstan a real place?
It's a real place.
I don't know
Talking
anything.
about Borat.
I don't know anything. Borat is fake, though.
Borat is fake, yes. He's not really Borat.
He's not really Borat.
He plays like 3 other characters, too.
Oh, see, I've never seen any of those. Sacha Baron Cohen, I've never seen any of those movies, although they do look funny. All right, so anyway, I keep interrupting. Proceed.
Okay, so in Russia, we put the Christmas tree up, but it's the New Year's tree. We do it on New Year's. And it's a big family holiday, and we open up presents at midnight on New Year's. And it's not a religious holiday, it's just the traditional thing that everybody does.
Everybody in Russia?
Yeah.
Despite the fact, now, and your parents are Jewish.
My mom is Jewish. My dad is half Jewish, half Christian.
So you were raised Jewish, but yet we
didn't have religion in Russia, so we weren't really raised anything.
You weren't allowed to have that,
No,
were you?
no.
No, you get a sheep and that's it.
Yes, a ewe. I had a ewe.
You had a ewe?
Yes.
Not a me, but a ewe.
I had a ewe, E-W-E, which is a female, but her name was Boris because I didn't know it was a female.
I can't even imagine this previous life that you had as a farm girl in Russia.
It's like I came from Uzbekistan or something.
And then you come here and be on TV and are beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes.
Makeup does wonders.
It's American dream, no?
Yes. Yes. Very nice. So yeah, that's what I did. So I get all the after Christmas sales and I buy all my presents and I give them to people on New Year's.
So still to this day, even in Russia, everybody does everything on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Up until like 2 years ago, I didn't even know people went out on New Year's Eve because to us it's a family holiday. It's not like party night.
Is this amazing? I'm so fascinated by this. Now, Christians in Russia, even though they're not really supposed to be, they celebrate on the King's January 6th
Right.
into the 7th.
Right.
Which is a lot of people do that here, like certain religions, they have the 3 Kings Day and big January 6th in Mexico and many different countries is a huge deal. So that's the same as in Russia.
Yep.
So Christmas Eve, what did you do in Russia?
There was no such thing. That's why here people are like, oh, Christmas Eve and Christmas morning, it's so exciting. And to me, I'm like,
Isn't that funny? So Santa doesn't have to go there.
No, he goes there on December 31st into January.
Audience, are you not amazed by this? I'm so fascinated by different people's cultures and country, and we want to thank all 5 of you for coming today. It's unbelievable. Beth, get out of the shot. You're not even.
No, there's 7.
No. That's Evan, who I'm fascinated to talk to today. Evan, he's a real estate agent and was on House Hunters on HGTV. Evan, I'm addicted to the show. You know that. All right, so we're going to talk all about that coming up. Wait until you see. We have clips from the show. Very exciting. Beth Darub is here from the Michaels in Manchester. She's going to help us make some crafts. But first, we switch to politics. Today's a big day.
Yes, it is.
Yes, in that state of Iowa. God bless them. They do things. Look at this. You're 64. Take off the jeans. You look ridiculous. All right, first of all. Anyway.
He looks great for 64.
64. He is 64. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. All right, so he's wearing his Lee jeans. And he's expected to become the front runner in the caucuses there in Iowa. 64, there he is. He looks pretty damn good for 64, doesn't he? I mean, that's pretty good. I hope to look as good as him at 64, but I will be wearing True Religion jeans and not Lee jeans. All right, anyway.
He's a funny guy, this Romney.
He's a funny guy. We're going to talk about him in a second. But first, we switch to Rick Santorum. Republican presidential candidate Rick Santorum says that if he's president, he won't make black people's lives better with welfare.
He did? He said that?
Let's listen.
I don't want to make black people's lives better by giving them somebody else's money. I want to give them the opportunity to go out and earn the money and provide for themselves.
She was a busy day.
Wait, was she?
Well, right before she went off on vacation, she left us a couple of stories.
And I said, we have one right here.
What?
Having better style in the new year means picking up some of the must-have accessories.
Our better stylist, Debbie Wright, she's going to show Kara a few things that you can add to update your winter wardrobe. Take a look. Love the red.
We need every single one of those today. It's freezing.
Well, and wait till tomorrow. Wait till tonight into tomorrow morning when those digits drop into the single digits. I got a pair of those texting gloves.
Those are so cool.
I thought these are the dumbest things ever, and now I can't take them off.
They're unbelievable
I
because
absolutely
everything,
love them.
my phone, navigation system, everything is touchscreen.
No, everything's touchscreen. So I'm like, oh, all right, I'm gonna wear these, and I love them. So we found all those items, those must-have items at Macy's at the Enfield Square Mall, and we want to just remind you that Debbie, no ferrets were killed in the making of that fest. We're gonna be right back with a realtor who's been on my favorite ever show, House Hunters on HGTV. I'm so excited about this. Stay with us. I'm still talking about this HGTV
I
stuff.
know.
I can't believe it. It's
House
fascinating.
Hunters.
We might do our own series called Better House with Gardens.
And we find me a house.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yes.
And then the company pays for it.
And you, I was, okay.
No. All right, for today's Great Scott, we went to one of my favorite places, Middlebury Consignment. A lot of people go in and they do some shopping. Well, what you might not realize is in order for shop, people have to go into the store and sell their own merchandise. That's what consigning is all about. So it can get a little overwhelming. We actually went and learned how to do the process with the owner, who is just a great friend of mine. Take a look. So many.
Simple as that.
Now, you had never heard of consigning before?
I've never heard of a consignment store before I moved to Connecticut.
I got to be honest with you. They're in Long Island, but they're not a big deal. Now they are. I think they're huge in Long Island now, but growing up, I didn't know anything about consignment.
Exactly, and I came up here. That was actually the first consignment store I went to.
Oh, seriously?
Middlebury Consignment.
Well, that's kind of, it's so
Remarkable.
beautiful. And it's just, look at that, Great Scott. Oh my God, my head is sticking out. Anyway, and I was trying to be clever by not saying Dean's name at the top of the story, because I thought I said it at the top of the story, but I didn't, so he's gonna probably think I forgot his name. Of course, Dean, I didn't forget your name. But anyway, there it is. Go to Middlebury Consignment, spend the day. They have lunch now. It's just great. So not only can you consign, but you can shop. I bought someone else's woman's, her dresser, or what did I buy, Peter? A buffet. I got it for $275. I met the woman. It was bizarre. She was shopping. Anyway, and they have Dylan's
shop,
candy and eat and baskets and a whole thing. All right, we're going to be right back. Actually, we have a one-on-one with Joe Lieberman, Senator Joe Lieberman. And aside of him, you might not expect you're going to learn when he has sex.
Where he talks about observing the Sabbath as an Orthodox Jew.
And he sat down with Kara to talk about why we should all read more about it and rest more.
Started with a commandment from God, but it feels to me like a gift to have the opportunity to rest.
And I think whether you agree with his politics or not, I think you can definitely learn something from that book.
Absolutely. It's called The Gift of Rest.
And I love it. When I drive by the Crown in West Hartford on a Saturday, they're closed, which is a little bit of an inconvenience for me, but I so respect their ethic for closing on the Sabbath and just saying this is what we do. And I think we could all learn a little bit about it. You can't go to the gym 7 days a week. You have to allow your body to recover at least 1 or 2 of those days, no matter how much you want to try.
Everybody needs a day of rest.
Evan, back with us. All right, so tell us, ERA Broder Realty,
Yep.
Broder Group Realty.
Correct.
That's where you are in West Hartford.
West Hartford and an office in Bristol.
Okay, tell me about we got about 30 seconds, the state of the real estate market today.
The market's actually not as bad as people think. Interest rates are really low.
Really low.
Really low. House prices have come down. There's buyers out there. There's houses for sale. There's a decent amount of inventory. Buyers are taking their time, being a little bit more picky. They have every right to do so. But houses are selling. Property's good. I'm looking forward to a good 2012.
Any more contact with HGTV?
Sure. Yes. I got connections.
Yay! All right, thank you, Olessa.
And thank you,
Thanks
Scott.
for joining us, studio audience. Thank you for coming. Dr. Oz is next, followed by Eyewitness News at 5.